Amelia Voss hadn't planned to return to Marlowe, the picturesque lakeside town in Maine where she grew up. But after her mother's sudden death, she, a 32-year-old journalist from Boston, found herself in her old family home, sorting through memories. One morning, restless and nostalgic, she took her mother's old green kayak and headed out onto the lake. The water was calm, wrapped in morning mist. Reaching the center, in an area locals called the Deep Bend, she noticed something shining at the bottom. She slowed down, leaned over, and pulled out an old bottle with something rolled inside. Back on shore, Amelia carefully opened the bottle. Inside was a letter dated August 14, 1944. To whoever finds this letter, my name is Jonathan Ellery. I am 17 years old. And today, I'm leaving Marlowe to go to a war I don't understand. This lake is my favorite place. I grew up on its shores. I had my first kiss here. My best friend drowned here too. I'm afraid I won't return. If I don't, I want someone to know. I lived. I loved. If you find this, please tell someone. Tell Evelyn I never stopped thinking of her. Amelia sat silently. The letter was a farewell, a message preserved by time and water for nearly a century. At home, she began searching for information about Jonathan. In the archives of the local newspaper, the Marlowe Chronicle, she found a brief article, Private Jonathan Ellery, missing in action in France during Allied operations. No information about his death, only missing. Then Amelia found a mention of Evelyn Hart, who in 1948 married a man named Samuel Reeds. A note at the bottom read, "To bride previously lost her fiancé, Jonathan Ellery, in the war." Amelia decided to find out more. With the help of a local historian, Lena lived in a white house surrounded by wild grass. She opened the door before Amelia could knock. "Are you the one who found the bottle?" she asked. "Ruth already told me." Inside, over tea, Amelia unfolded the letter. Lena read it silently, her eyes clouded with tears. "It's strange. He was thinking of her as he went to war. And she never knew. Maybe this letter was meant for someone who would finally find it," said Amelia. A week later, her article The Letter Beneath the Lake was published. People worldwide began sharing their own stories about lost letters, wartime memories rediscovered after decades. But then something unexpected happened. Among the hundreds of letters Amelia received after the publication, one email stood out. From Marie Fournier, Saint Late, France. Her grandmother, a wartime nurse, wrote in her diary about an American soldier named Jonathan E., wounded and suffering memory loss after the Battle of Saint Lay in 1944. He was taken to a field hospital, recovered, but couldn't remember who he was. Jonathan survived. Exchanging details with Marie, Amelia learned that Jonathan, now John Emery, lived in France until 1961. He married, worked on a vineyard, and died of pneumonia. He was only 34.